Hello, you are most welcome. I'm teacher Ivan from Wunna Educational Services. I welcome you to lesson 6 of vectors, where we are still looking at more examples from vectors. We have so far looked at 2 examples, so if at all this is your first lesson, please go to our playlist, O-Level Mathematics, watch full videos right from lesson 1 up to where we are, so that we learn together as we enjoy together. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, comment, like and share. So number 3, in number 3 we are given a figure below in which OA is represented by vector A and OB is represented by vector B. So this is the figure. This is the origin O, this is OA and OB. So question 1 requires us to express BA in terms of A and B. So if we are to express BA, then we need to know how to connect the two. So BA equals to BO plus OA. That is, remember I told you that when you are given such a vector, it shows that B is your starting point and A is your destination. So meaning that someone is at B but wants to come to A. You may wonder why doesn't that person use this route. This route is what we are finding, BA. So that person must come back to the origin and then from origin to A. This is BO and then OA. But according to our direction, we are reversing from B back to the origin, so we represent that by negative OB plus OA. When we start with the positive, it becomes OA minus OB. And therefore, OA is A minus OB, which is B. So that is how we represent BA. In the second question, we are asked that if X is the midpoint of BA, then show that OX equals to a half B plus A. Wow, what a wonderful question. This is how we shall show that. So we have X as the midpoint of BA. And therefore, they want us to find the position vector of OX. So, how do we get OX? OX is given by 2 roots. When you look at our diagram, this is point X. So, we can get OX when we move from O to A and then from A to X, and in that way OX will be OA plus AX. Or we can use another route. We can use the other root of B, so that is OB plus BX. So that is OX equaling to OB plus BX. That's another possible route. So it's upon us to choose. Now, since we have OB and AB, we look at the second ones, BX and AX. But since X is a half, that means that AX is a half of AB or BA. And if it is a half, then that means that ax will be a half of a minus b. Remember, we have got ba in our first part. So that means that ox equals to oa plus a half of a minus b. And therefore, we open brackets, collect like terms, and simplify. Plus a half a minus a half b. So this gives us 3 over 2a. When you add 1 plus a half, you get 3 over 2a minus a half b, which will be, the common factor is a half, therefore we remain with 3a minus b. So that could be our value for ox. However, we are considering this. We are considering ax as a half ba, assuming that the arrow is from a going to b. Assuming that the arrow is from, the direction is from a to b. Otherwise, if at all it is from b coming to a, then ax will be negative, because we shall be reversing the direction. So we are taking this as positive, reason being we are considering it coming from a to b. Otherwise, and by the way, we have been proving. Does that prove our answer? No, it doesn't prove our answer. Therefore, that means that the direction was originally supposed to be from B to A. Let's try that way, if the direction is from B to A, and see if at all we come up with our answer. So in this way we shall say OX equals to, we can use the same root and prove. That is OA plus AX. But in this case, AX, because we are now considering the direction to be from B towards A. So AX will be reversing. Therefore, it's negative of XA. And now, since X is midpoint, this becomes, OX becomes OA plus negative XA, which is A plus, don't forget that XA is a half of BA, which is A minus B, because we got BA as XA minus B. And now we simplify this to see if we can get a half, or we can show that OX equals to a half A plus B. So that gives us A plus a half, we open bracket, A minus a half B. So this gives us, we add, this gives us 3 over 2A, when we add 1 plus this, minus a half of B. Still, we don't get the a half A plus B, so which gives us a half of 3A minus B. I don't know why we are not getting the corresponding answer, but that could be our solution, unless there is a mistake, which you could always clarify in our comments, so that Okay, we are learning together. We are learning together and enjoying together. So if at all you work out that side and it gives us the correct answer of half A plus B, don't hesitate to send a comment and we clarify on that. Otherwise, that has been our example 3. Please, we are continuing with more examples. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, like, share and comment. Please, see you next time.